All right, football fans. Hello, Tim Wilperger here on the live broadcast. Sorry for a bit of a delay there as this game's already rolling. The Colts from Grayslake are already rolling, and they've got a 1st and 10 right around the 48-yard line. The take and the give to the running back, trying to find some room, and he's dragged down right near midfield. And this is a Big 10 Bantam championship between the Grayslake Colts and the East Aurora Tomcats. And I'm going to apologize in advance. Those Colts uniforms, they are awesome, but man, are they going to be hard to read. 2nd down and 8 now for the Colts. Take and the give right up the middle. And a short run down inside East Aurora territory. On that ball carry, it looked to be number 18, Braden Tolbert. He got down to the 46-yard line of East Aurora. And they'll have it right there facing 3rd and around 5. Oh, the take ball hits the turf and is immediately jumped on. Smart play there by the quarterback. I don't know if that's Carter Meath. Trying to see the number there, see if that's Carter Meath on that recovery. Loss on that play of about a yard now for Grayslake, so they face a big one right here. 4th down, 4th and about 5. 47-yard line. Take, give on the counter. He's got some room. Across the 40. He breaks free. 25-20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Donald Cousins racing to the outside. 47-yard touchdown scamper. And the Colts strike first. So what a great job there by Donald Cousins. Again, I believe that was Cousins number 1. Great run by that little guy as he gets it into the end zone, and now they'll go for the extra point. And trying to push into the end zone. It does not appear he was able to get there. And will fall short. But nonetheless, the Colts strike first. Get on the board quickly as they're up 6-0 here against the East Aurora Tomcats. Well, we've got a timeout here. We'll take a look at the schedules to see how these teams got here. East Aurora opened up the season with a 14-0 win over GPH before suffering a Week 2 loss against Barrington. And then they reeled off 7 consecutive victories to finish the season 8-1. Actually, 6 consecutive victories to finish 7-1. They did have a bye sandwiched in there. And here's East Aurora's first crack at offense as they hand it off right up the middle. And pushing his way up to around the 31-yard line, a short gain on that play of about a yard. It's going to be 2nd and short. East Aurora topped Lake Villa 7-6 in the playoffs. Very close game to get in here. Tomcats facing second down and 9. Quarterback under center, takes the snap, hands off, and breaking free! Angel Gonzalez racing! 20, 10, 5, touchdown! 69 yards! And the East Aurora sideline loving that one. I don't even know how he got out of there. We'll see, hopefully, on the replay how he was able to break free. That's a lot of times how those big plays happen here at the Bantam level. It's just a cloud of dust, and all of a sudden, a little bobblehead comes running out of there and races down the field into the end zone for a touchdown. Great speed there by Gonzalez. So the Tomcats, as of right now, tie up the game, but they have an extra point attempt here coming up. And it's going to be a keeper right up the middle. And he's going to be close. No signal yet. It appears he's going to be short. So nice job defensively by the Colts to make that stop. So what a quick start on both sides of the field. We are in the first quarter still, and it's already a 6-6 ball game. 2 big touchdowns for these teams. You can take a look at the Grayslake Colts, coached by Don Cousins.
Hey, it's time to eat, D. Let's go, D.
Well, they come into this ball game. They started off the season with a 3-game winning streak, beating Johnsburg and Prairie Ridge and Northside to start 3-0. They'll hit the field once again offensively here. And the quarterback takes and gives the pitch to the running back, and he's brought down a nice tackle right there. See if we can get a number on who that was. A little tough to see these jerseys. Might have been Javier Munoz, 23. It was a 2-yard gain for the Grayslake ball carrier. Sets up down second and about 8. Coming up on 2 minutes left to go here. First quarter of this Bantam Championship. And another run right up the middle, and it's going nowhere. Nice job defensively for the Tomcats. That was Carter Meath on the keeper. Peyton Cowles was having none of it. Great job defensively by Cowles and the Tomcats there. Loss on that play of about a yard. It's now going to be 3rd and long for Grayslake. Colts with the football just across their own 30-yard line. Man in motion. Movement on the right side of the offensive line, and this is going to be 5 yards in the wrong direction if you're a fan of the Colts. It's going to set up 3rd down and now maybe 13 for Grayslake. Now the Colts facing 3rd and long. Direct snap, looks, hands off, trying to get to the outside, being pursued by defenders and finally brought down from behind. Cousins was trying to get to the outside, brought down by the Tomcat defense. Didn't quite catch the number on that. It might have been Benjamin Coral, number 12. Again, I have to tell you, I love these uniforms. They look fantastic. The Colts with the black jerseys and black pants and the green, dark green helmets and numbers, and Tomcats with those bright red jerseys, but they are so tough to read up here in the booth. And that's going to be the end of our first quarter, and a really good first quarter here for a Bantam level. Tomcats and Colts tied at 6. Couple of big touchdown plays by both teams. All right, football fans, we are ready to get started here in the second quarter of the Big 10 Bantam Super Bowl here against Grayslake and East Aurora. And the Colts try to get something going offensively, but nice stop there by the Tomcats defense. That was Nathan Romero, the first one there to help make the stop. And that's a turnover on downs for the Colts, and the East Aurora Tomcats will have it 1st and 10.
Good job, D. Hey, good stop.
Grayslake making their way here to Super Bowl Saturday. I keep doing that, so used to saying Sunday. They beat Lake Zurich in the first round of the playoffs 10-7. And then they topped Kenosha 27-7 in week 2. Or the second round of the playoffs to make their way here to the Super Bowl. There's East Aurora's offense trying to get something going, and here is the handoff. Nice job defensively there for the Colts.
Victor, you okay? Let's go.
Let's see here, Carter Meath, and I think that's Bryce Nelson, number 3, was also in on that stop. My eyes aren't deceiving me too much here. I believe that's Mason Estrada who's at quarterback, and he pitches to the running back, getting to the outside, trying to find his way into the end zone, and finally ushered out of bounds inside the 5. And that was Nehemiah Brown on that carry, racing up the left sidelines. So the Tomcats will have it 1st and goal right around the 2-yard line. Quarterback keeper. And he pushes his way in for a Tomcat touchdown. Mason Estrada, 2-yard touchdown dive. And the Tomcats strike again to take a 12-6 lead with the extra point coming up. Yeah, it does not look like this was good. No, and the extra point is no good. But the result of that play puts the Tomcats over the Colts here, 12-6. With 6:44 left to go here in the first half. Bantam Big 10 Championship. Coming up after this, we have another Bantam Championship, where Kenosha will be taking on Barrington. That is a Big 10 battle. The Grayslake Colts will take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Looking to try to answer here as the Tomcats have taken the lead. And looks like we're missing a player on the Tomcats there. Peyton Cowles, I believe, is making his way out onto the field. A little short on players there, and now we're ready to get started. 1st and 10 for Grayslake. Oh, and we've got some movement there on the defensive line. That's going to be encroachment against the Tomcat defense. So 5 yards in favor of Grayslake. The clock winding here with 6:20 left to go here. First half. Colts offensively looking to answer. They're giving up that quick touchdown to the Tomcats. And a run up the middle. Nice job on the carry. That was Braden Tolbert on the carry, brought down by Benjamin Coral. But not before he picks up a Colts first down all the way up to the 42. And this Colt drive grinding away here. As you see on the Bantam level, the coaches are on the field to help the players. The ball came out. This could be Tomcat football. There's going to be a struggle there at the bottom of the pile. And the Tomcats do have it. They did recover. So the ball comes loose. And who pops out of the pile but Mason Estrada? And a timeout taken by Grayslake. They take a timeout here with 5:28 left to go. Tomcats will have great field position within Grayslake territory.
Yeah, we're headed that way.
So fans listening out there on the webcast, we'd like to welcome you here to the beautiful Baker Stadium at Carmel Catholic High School. Always a great partner here with the TCYFL. And if you want to send me a text, I'll give a shout out of who you're rooting for, who you are, where you're watching from. Be glad to read that out on the live broadcast there for you. Get to as many as I can. If you want to do that, you can do that at 224-542-9862. Once again, if you want to send me a shout out at 224-542-9862. Send me who you're rooting for, who you are, and where you're watching from, and we'll do what we can to get that on the broadcast. 1st and 10 now for the Tomcats as we get back to the action on the field. The ball marked around the 42 of Grayslake. There's a temporary stoppage in play right here as the Zebras work something out. Grayslake Colts are coached by Don Cousins. Tomcat head coach is Steve Lang. Both those generals trying to play the game here and get their teams in the end zone. Nice run there up the right side. Angel Gonzalez, who had that big touchdown run earlier today, makes a nice play. Brought down by Bryce Nelson of Grayslake. 39-yard line for the Tomcats. Gain of about, we'll call it 2 yards. 2nd and a long 7. Here's the pitch. Trying to get to the outside, trying to foul some blockers. He's got pursuers. Gets across the 30, the 25, 20, and finally pushed out of bounds. And a little slow to get up is the Tomcat ball carrier there on the sideline. I believe that was Nahima Brown. Let's see, he may be a little shaken up, but he is up and now running back to that huddle. So a nice first down scamper up the sideline. Bryce Nelson was one of the first ones there to help usher him out of bounds, but not before he could get inside the red zone where the Tomcats will have it. 1st and 10 at the 19. So Tomcats now. 1st and 10 for Estrada. He's under center, takes the snap, pitch, and the reverse. Here goes Angel Gonzalez up the right side. 10, 5, one man to beat. Touchdown. Second touchdown run of the day for Angel Gonzalez.
We're swapping. Yeah, you're going.
And that one's good for 19 yards
Best reverse they've ran all
to go along with the 69-yard version he had earlier today. Tomcats hit the scoreboard once again, leading 18-6. Tomcat ball carrier up the right side, unable to make any move there into the end zone, so the extra point will fall short once again. Tomcats 0 for 3 on that. But I think they're going to be okay with that as they're up 18-6 now with 4.5 minutes left to go here in a first half. The Bantam Super Bowl championship.
Good play call, Coach. Hey, best reverse you've seen all year.
So once again, fans, if you'd like to send, those of you watching around the web want to send a shout out, you can do that by sending me a text message at 224-542-9862. 224-542-9862, and let me know who you're rooting for, who you are, where you're watching from. And a timeout taken on the field by East Aurora. Timeout as Grayslake will face a 1st and 10 at the 30. So 4:26 left to go first half. We'll take a timeout as well.
Just realized I forgot my hat. Thanks.
All right, we are back, and here is a handoff for Grayslake. Doesn't go anywhere. They get back to the original line of scrimmage. Is that Tomcat defense playing really well right now? Second down and 10 now for the Colts. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. And now the quarterback keeper around on the outside, but he is swarmed under. The ball did pop out, but it appears he was down. I believe Estrada was in on that stop along with Benjamin Coral. And now the Colts are going to be facing 3rd and 10. So struggling to move the football here on this drive. Here is the take, and the give is up the middle. And Colt ball carrier, and there is a fumble. It is recovered by the Tomcats. And I'm not 100% sure, but it may have been Peyton Cowles coming off the field with that ball. So the previous fumble was ruled to be down. This one he was not. And so a big mistake by the Colts here with 2:43 left to go. Tomcats with a great opportunity inside Grayslake territory. 1st and 10. Estrada takes the snap. Gives, and it is another reverse. Looking for running room, trying to get to the outside. Breaks the tackle. That's Brown. 15, 10, 5. He is not in. Just stepped out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So Brown gets to the outside, breaks several tackles. Can't find his way into the end zone, but it is going to be 1st and goal. So the Tomcats will have 4 opportunities here with just 2:09 left to go in the first half, as they're knocking on the door of another score here. Seems like an ample opportunity here for Estrada to keep that pill himself and dive into that end zone. See if they make that call. No, they're going to hand it off. And into the end zone for another Tomcat touchdown. That might have been Benjamin Coral on the carry. I could not get a number on that. But nonetheless, it is a touchdown. Tomcats now up 24-6 with an extra point attempt coming up right here. And finding his way into the end zone for that extra point is Mason Estrada. So Tomcats starting to pull away in this one here in a very high-scoring first half. They now lead 25-6. And actually, that may have been Abraham Hernandez on the original touchdown there, that short touchdown run, taking advantage of the that long run by Brown. On Grayslake now with 2 receivers to the far side. There's a pass, and it is caught. Bit of a duck on the throw, but he brought it in. Nice adjustment and catch made out there by Dylan Feltner. For the Colts, short gain on the play, but anytime you see him put the ball up in the air at this level, and it's successful, that's something to be excited about. 2nd down and a long 7 here for Grayslake. Inside a minute and a half here to go first half. Back under center now, looking. Throwing the ball once again. This one is incomplete. So nice job out there defensively. Had a couple of Grayslake Colts in the area. Donald Cousins was out there he was potentially the receiver. You saw Caden White also out there to make a play. But it is an incomplete pass, and now it's 3rd down, 3rd and 7. Here is the take and the handoff. He's got some room up the outside there. And a timeout taken. That was Cousins on the carry. Timeout taken with just a tick over 1 minute left to go here in the first half. So once again, those of you listening out on the web, if you want to give a shout out to who you're rooting for, you can send me the player name, what your name is, and where you're watching from. You can do that at 224-542-9862, and if we get to them, we'll read them out here on the live broadcast. Once again, 224-542-9862. Grayslake will be facing a very important 4th down when we come back. Colts looking to try to get something going here as they trail by 19 heading into halftime. And he's going to keep it himself. Gets to the outside. Now he skirts to the inside. He will have enough for the first down, so they'll need to move very quickly. Nice run there by Dylan Feltner. All the way up to the 42-yard line. That's where the Colts will have it. Time is winding down. 45 seconds left to go. Colts need to move very quickly here. Perhaps hope for a big play, big chunk of yardage. And the take, the give. And going nowhere is that Colt ball carrier brought down defensively. By East Aurora. Tomcats make a good stop back to the original line of scrimmage. Might have gave him a gain of maybe half a yard. It's going to be second and long. This likely, unless Grayslake utilizes a timeout, that may be the final play of the first half here. Shotgun formation for the Colts. Takes the snap. Nice snap. Throwing deep. Nearly intercepted and falls incomplete. A couple of defenders ran into each other there. Both were going for the ball. Brown was out there along with Aiden Mondragon. Both were going for a play, but bumped into each other, and the ball falls harmlessly incomplete. Stops the clock with 1.5 left to go, so this, barring a defensive penalty, should be the final play of the half for the Rams facing third and long. Again, shotgun formation for the Colts. Looked to be some movement on the outside by Grayslake, but nothing doing, and the ball carrier is brought down on a nice defensive stop there by East Aurora to end the half. Nice play by Victor Aguiar III and Angel Gonzalez to make that stop defensively. And that brings us to the end of our first half, and what a half it's been. 31 combined points between the Tomcats and the Colts. And it's East Aurora on top, 25-6. We'll be back after the half. All right, second half gets started, and very quickly, East Aurora's defense makes a stop in the backfield. And that ball came loose, and the Tomcats recover. So a big mistake there to start the second half. As the Colts were hoping for a chance to get back in this game. We're hoping for a nice drive here to start the second half, get some of that momentum back. Now the Tomcats will have it, though, 1st and 10 inside Grayslake territory at the 35.
Reset the clock to 7:45. 7:45, please.
All right, we're back to action here as they reset the clock to 7:45. Tomcats with a 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Strada takes a snap, pitches to the tailback, trying to find some room. Weaving his way through, getting to the outside, inside the 10, to the 5, touchdown! That was Brown once again, showing incredible vision, working his way through that defense. Finds an opening and races in to the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, the Tomcats now up 31-6. Less than a minute into the second half. And this game, with that score, will move into a running clock scenario. And for the third time today, we're in a running clock situation. The extra point is good. That'll put the Tomcats up 32-6. With 6:50 to go here.
Wind it out, please. We still got time.
All right, Colts now have it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. The snap and the give up the right side and finding some running room, finding some daylight there for the Grayslake offense. He is number 23. That's Dylan Feltner. Called his name a few times. So a nice gain there. 2nd down and about 3 now for the Colts. And here is the snap. And getting to the outside. Up the sideline. Inside the 25. Down to the 21-yard line. And a nice run. Dylan Feltner once again finding daylight and getting a 1st down on a great run. All the way down to the 22-yard line of East Aurora. And just like that, some new life into this Colts offense. They got a 1st and 10 right now. take and the snap and the give. Spins away from a tackler. He's got the speed to get to the outside inside the 20. And a nice run right there by Donald Cousins. Brought down by Brown from East Aurora. Picked up about 5 yards. So good run. Colts drive continues. There is still fight left in these Colts, down by 25. And the snap and the give right up the middle. Running right into the teeth of that defense is the Colt ball carrier, pushed back. Look like Angel Gonzalez and Emmanuel Gomez Corona in there defensively for the Tomcats. Third and short. Third and short now for the Grayslake Colts. Cousins under center, or takes the snap, looking to run, and runs right into a defender and is brought down. That was actually Carter Meath on the carry. Big tackle in the backfield there by the Tomcats. And now that Grayslake drive that was moving ever so swiftly, running into some trouble here. And now they face a fourth, and we'll call it about 4 yards. Right around the 21-yard line. Fourth down. Big play here for the Colts. And Meath takes the snap, looking. Handoff on the counter. Breaking free. 10-5. Touchdown. Donald Cousins getting to the outside and in. And Meath takes the snap, looking. Handoff on the counter. Breaking free. 10-5. Touchdown. Donald on a nice run. So with 3.5 minutes left to go, the Colts get back on the board, trailing 31-12. And a pass for the point after attempt is picked off. So unfortunately, he doesn't get to run with it. So he expended some energy and some oxygen there for nothing, but that's okay. Good play nonetheless by that Tomcat defense. Tomcats now will have it 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Tomcats. Handoff. Left side. Still driving. It took several Colts to bring him down. Across the 35-yard line as they peel off. Boy, I could read off the whole defense. It looked like just about every one of them were in on that stop. Nice gain of about 8 yards, grinding the last 4 or 5. Inside 3 minutes left to go here, third quarter. And getting to the outside is Gonzalez across midfield. He's got the wheels inside the 30, 20, giving chase, and he does not get him. Touchdown! What a run! He's got the wheels inside the 30, 20. have a penalty marker down on the field. We'll have to see what that was about. It may be an illegal block, which will bring this back. And based on where they're setting up field position, that is likely the case. See what the call is here. Nope. They will pick up the flag. There is no penalty, and it is a touchdown. So the Tomcats, on the legs of Angel Gonzalez, add 6 more to the board. So right now it's 38-12. Tomcats over the Colts. Extra point coming up. So the extra point attempt here coming up for the Tomcats. Estrada takes, hands it up right up the middle. Not sure who that was on the carry, but they did not get into the end zone, so that extra point will be no good. Result of the play is the Tomcats up 38-12. And for East Aurora, this score represents a new season high for them. 38 points on the board for the Tomcats. Their previous high this season was just 21 points. They did that twice, week 4 in a win over South Elgin 21-14. And they shut out Cary 21-0 in week 8. So the 38 points they have put on the board is a season high for this team. It's been an amazing day for them thus far. And Grayslake will have it 1st and 10 at the 30. And not surprisingly, this is the most points Grayslake has given up all year. Previously, they allowed 26 points to Waukegan back in Week 8. 26 points rather to Waukegan. A hand up the left side there for the Colts. Nothing doing there. Looks to be a short loss on that play back to the 34-yard line. 2nd down and about 11. As we're inside 90 seconds to go here, 3rd quarter. And a shotgun formation for the Colts. Quick throw out to the outside over the outstretched arms. And they're going to call that was a backward pass. So that was a fumble. Smart play there by Dylan Feltner to jump on that football, as that was a live ball back at the 32-yard line. So 3rd down and about 13 yards to go now for Grayslake. Could potentially be the last play here of the 3rd quarter. Snap, looking to throw. It's got some time. Throws it. Good arm. And batted down and incomplete. Nice play out there by Brown defensively. Intended for Feltner. So 3rd down and about 13 yards to go now for Grayslake. Could potentially be the last play here of the 3rd quarter. Snap, looking to throw. It's got some time. Throws it. Good arm. And batted down and incomplete. Nice play out there by Brown defensively. But it comes up incomplete. So that is the end of our 3rd period. We'll head into the 4th. Tomcats well in the lead on this one, 38-12. All right, 8 minutes on the clock here. Ready to start the fourth quarter of the Big 10 championship here. We do have another Big 10 Super Bowl coming up next. Kenosha against Barrington is on tap. And then the big boys come up after that. The Big 10 varsity. Lake in the Hills and Lake Zurich doing battle. They're set to take off at 3:30. But back to this one, meanwhile. Grayslake facing a 3rd down and 13 to go here as we start the fourth. And actually, it's 4th down. They did make the correction there on the down and distance. Here is the take. Give on the counter, looking for some room. Gets to the outside, but a nice job defensively by the Tomcats. Brown was in there on the stop, along with Jackson Mendoza. Great team tackle there by East Aurora, and they get the stop. And they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So East Aurora in control of this one right now with 7.5 to go here in the game. Now the Tomcats will take over 1st and 10. 7 minutes separating them from their Super Bowl trophy. Grayslake looking to see if they can muster up one last defensive stand here and make a stop. Tomcats bring the offense up to the line. That's a new quarterback. Bersano with the handoff. Gives the ball to Aiden Mondragon. As Giovanni Bersano under center. Stopped in the backfield for a loss back at the 37-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and long. So the Tomcats making some substitutions here in the backfield. Bersano brings them up to the line in the backfield. As Jackson Mendoza takes the snap. The give is to Mendoza, and he's met immediately on a nice defensive play. Nice play out there by Donald Cousins and Millie Johnson. Made a great play out there all the way back at the 39-yard line. You can see Millie, she's got the big ponytail hanging all the way down past her numbers. She makes a good play there. And now it's 3rd down at the 39-yard line. Ball's on the ground. There's a scuffle for it. It looks like it was recovered.
Earl, what do you want to drink, man? Earl, what do you want to drink? What do you got there? Coke or Sprite?
So 4th down now for the Tomcats from the 40-yard line. 4th and 15. Here's a 4th down play. Hand off to the left side. I believe that was Mondragon on the carry. Clock continues to wind as he is not able to get a 1st down on that one. Several Colts in on that stop. It looked like the first one there for the Colts was number 30, Caden White. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and now the Colts will have it offensively. So great job defensively there by Grayslake to make the stop, get the ball back, give themselves an opportunity here. Right now it's about pride. And this is a good football team, and they're going to do what they can to try to get in the end zone here and put some more points on the board here before the game ends. Last-minute substitution here for the Tomcats. The take and the give. Up the right side. The running back getting across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Didn't catch a number on that. I believe that was Feltner again. Good gain of, we'll call it 5 yards. It's going to be second down and a long 5 for the Colts. Coming up on 3 minutes left to go. Fans, again, don't forget, we've got more Big 10 Bantam Super Bowl championship football coming up next. Kenosha against Barrington. Colts offensively right now have it second down, and a penalty comes in. Penalty marker. Encroachment on that defense. That's going to be 5 yards for the Colts. Up to the 47-yard line. The take and the pitch. Looking for some running room, and he is brought down in a nice tackle in the backfield. I believe that was Mason Estrada who made the stop for the Tomcats. Good job defensively. He was able to get up to the 46-yard line, so actually that's going to be a loss on that play. It's going to be third down now. Inside 2 minutes left to go. East Aurora just 2 minutes away from a big Super Bowl win here in the Bantam Big 10 level. Colts line up facing third and around 2. Tight formation here for the Colts offense. Take and the give on the handoff. It is a reverse, but the defense sniffs it out on a nice play. Good tackle in the backfield there. Good team tackle. And a loss on that play. Grayslake takes a timeout here in what may be the final play of their offensive season. So they're looking to get a first down to keep this going. Getting the offense set. And here's the direct snap. He's going to look to throw. He throws, and it is a good throw, and open and making the catch. What a play out there, all the way to the 40-yard line. That very well could be the best throw of the day. Great job, and a great catch out there by Dylan Feltner. Good for a Grayslake first down. And the Colts are saying, what do you mean this is our last offensive play? We're going again. Coming up on 30 seconds left to go. Colts looking to make something happen. 40-yard line. The snap. They're going to throw again. No, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. Spins. Breaks another. And makes something out of nothing. A positive run there by Cousins. Looks like he gained about, we'll call it a yard. So, it was a tough yard. And the Colts stop the clock with 21 seconds left to go here. As I mentioned earlier, this is about pride. This is about going out there and making something happen here, showing you got a full 32 minutes of football in you. It's 21 seconds left to go here for the Colts. will be a direct snap to Carter Meath. The snap and the take. He's going to keep it himself. Get to the outside and a nice open field tackle. Great play there defensively. Benjamin Coral made the stop. And that is going to bring this one to a close. The East Aurora Tomcats, 38-12, big win for them. And the Gatorade shower hits Coach Steve Lang. He's, you know what, that's a little too cold for that in my opinion. So 38-12 is your final. Congratulations to the Grayslake Colts on a great season, finding their way here to the Super Bowl. Nothing to hang their heads about. But congratulations to the Super Bowl champion Tomcats. Stick around, folks. More football coming up.